Already we have discussed how to convert a multi-dimensional array to one-dimensional array. Now, what if the requirement is to convert the single-dimensional array to multi-dimensional array? Is that possible? Yes, it is possible when we use this command a dot reshape. But when we are converting this one-dimensional array to two-dimensional array, we have to tell how many rows and how many columns you are expecting. So I am telling I want 3 rows and 4 columns. But if you practically think, what are these rows and columns? When I am saying 3 rows, this means I want 3 one-dimensional arrays. Now we are converting to two-dimensional array. There is no doubt. 2 dimensions are given to us. This is first dimension, this is second dimension. Now in the first dimension we are mentioning what is this 3 mean. This 3 is telling us in this two-dimensional array there are 3 one-dimensional arrays. Out of each these 3 one-dimensional arrays, how many elements are there in each these one-dimensional arrays? 4 elements are there. Now we will print this, then you will understand betterly. See what we have said, the same elements only, the 12 elements only we are arranging in the two-dimensional array. As we are already discussed, the syntax should first match as the 2 square braces are matching. Then there is no problem with the syntax. Now we are checking whether the dimension is matching or not. We are expecting 3 one-dimensional arrays. Yes, this is first one-dimensional array, this is second one-dimensional array, this is third one-dimensional array. Okay, in each one-dimensional array, how many elements are there? There are 4 elements are there. This is how we can decide the number of one-dimensional array in the two-dimensional array, means the shape of that two-dimensional array by giving 3 comma 4. Now I can change this. I can change this as 4 comma 3. Remember, whenever we are changing this, the multiplication of 4 and 3 should match the number of elements. Okay. Now I am expecting, when I am converting this one-dimensional array to two-dimensional array by using a dot reshape, I am expecting in that two-dimensional array, it should consist 4 one-dimensional arrays. Again, question is coming. What is the size of each one dimension out of those 4 dimensional? Out of those 4 one-dimensional arrays, each one-dimensional array should consist how many elements? We are saying there is a number beside the 4 only, that is indicating how many elements should be there in those 4 one-dimensional arrays. 3 elements. Now we are executing this. Now we observe. First we are telling 4 one-dimensional arrays. Yes, this is first 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 one-dimensional arrays are there. In each one-dimensional array, how many elements are there? 3 elements. In every one-dimensional array is consisting 3 elements. Okay. Now we are writing this as 2 comma 6. Means this time we are only expecting 2 one-dimensional arrays. In these 2 one-dimensional arrays, I am expecting 6 elements. I am printing this. See here. In this 2-dimensional array, there are 2 one-dimensional arrays. These 2 one-dimensional arrays, you can observe here, in these 2 one-dimensional arrays, how many elements are there? There are 6 elements are there. We call them this notation. This is row and this is column. Okay. Now can we make another change? Now I am expecting 6 one-dimensional arrays with elements 2. We will execute this. Okay, you can observe, because so now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 one-dimensional arrays are there. In each one-dimensional array, there are 2 elements. This is how we convert the one-dimensional array to multi-dimensional array. Multi-dimensional array, can we convert this to 3-dimensional array? Yes, obviously you can convert this to 3-dimensional array. Now I am writing some 2, 3, 3. Remember, I have used 3 dimensions, 1, 2, 3. What are these 3 dimensions are indicating? First one is indicating in the 3-dimensional array, how many 2-dimensional arrays are there? Second one is indicating in each 2-dimensional array, how many 1-dimensional arrays are there? And the third one is indicating in each 1-dimensional array, how many elements are there? And remember the rule, when we multiply the 2 and 3 and 3, it should give the total number of elements. Okay, we are executing this. So we have written 2, 3, 3. Sorry, 3, 3, 2 means it is 18. Na? So we should write 2, 2, 3. Then it is 12. Okay. Now we will continue. Now when I am executing this, see here. Now how many 2-dimensional arrays are there? This is first 2-dimensional array. This is second 2-dimensional array. In each 2-dimensional array, how many 1-dimensional arrays are there? This is 1-dimensional array. This is 1-dimensional, 2 1-dimensional array. In each 1-dimensional array, how many elements are there? 3 elements are there. We can also change this as 3, 2, 2. Now when I execute this, you observe here. How many 2-dimensional arrays are there in the 3-dimensional array? 1, 2, 3. In each 2-dimensional array, how many 1-dimensional arrays are there? 2 1-dimensional array. In each 1-dimensional array, how many elements are there? 2 elements are there. This is how, by using the command a.reshape, we can convert the 1-dimensional array to multi-dimensional array.